schedule starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Ain't no following Murray, man. You know that. What's the score, bro?
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is all.
And right away, he lost the football.
God, they fucked Mark Andrews up.
1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week. It takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Ah! God damn it, Cosby.
Has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Charles
Cosby on my ass.
Okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
After the sack on first down, Jackson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
And he fires
good pick.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Ooh, shit.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Jackson on the give to Dallas. And push forward for a couple to the 34. But we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh my God, good.
Down here in the backfield. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's picked up by the
Oh no! Why did you fucking fumble?
10-yard line.
They went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens 7, Raiders 0.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into the football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Raiders 0.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Carr going to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about Young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
Number 2, 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down, Jacobs fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Man open. That's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Raiders at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Jacobs with a carry on first down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Now Carr. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And it's taken in at the 9. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They're good
A gain
running.
of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down and goal. Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
The score, Ravens 21, Raiders nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
What are you saying?
That's out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. With time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds
I was
remaining.
like, you niggas up behind the line now.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will be brought down.
Controlled by
on what
animation.
will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive.
That's what I'm saying. They were
efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do
let me
it
get
again
Miles back out of
in order
field.
to have a chance to win this game.
That was way fine.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Carr. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've caused big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
We had a couple of them
To throw
out.
his Carr. And now here's another interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
When tapping those toes, he tried to get both inbounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Momentum shit. So that's just to the dust though.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it's good enough for a Baltimore first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's how I'm really feeling with this.
Play action now, Jackson.
No!
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 4-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Looking deep for Adams. And my goodness, another interception. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we ended up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it.
This nigga makes time. Oh my God. I'm saying double teams this nigga and all this shit. These niggas are fucking animals.
The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
Bro, what's the score?
In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and 13. Carr.
That was crazy. What the fuck is that, man?
Defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton.
It's like if you don't put L1 on D passes, they do that shit every time. That shit be fun.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly.
That should be drawn. They gotta take that out the game. Like, you shouldn't have to put L1 just to throw it deep. That shit, man.
Those 6 inches between the ears.
Yeah.
Right now,
Right, with the analog, right. That's how it's always done. They want niggas to throw these high balls all the time. That shit's stupid.
That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Play action.
So what died?
It's Jackson. And he can't find
What died?
And he goes
So what died?
They'll wind up losing a
What's
full
that?
9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Water.
And the Raven 1st down.
Yeah, drink your first
One
one.
quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st down, Baltimore.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Well, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Finding space at the 40. Still going. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. Carr now on 1st down.
Oh, he should have caught that. Oh, that shit was crazy. Oh, that shit was crazy. What the fuck?
These guys are not giving up anything.
Like, that was crazy. That was crazy. I was sure I thought he had that shit.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs.
This nigga Jacobs.
And he is in.
Animal.
Raiders. Josh Jacobs, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, What changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. Run play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Oh, God damn, man.
Maybe the turning point they need.
Oh.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Oh,
Past the 20. And he takes this one back into
God
the
damn,
end
man.
zone.
Up and good.
Delivers a score.
That was a fucking stupid
Well,
one.
don't change that channel just yet. This
God
one may be a
damn.
bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing now is Jackson. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Oh, Church, you bitch!
Winds up to be incomplete.
You're a hoe.
To me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's able to find Melton. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Jackson's going to keep it. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they're running real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. Carr to throw. Pass complete. It's Adams. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing his Carr.
That's why I want to start.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That shit was all trash. That was all trash.
He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
They give him that one at the end of the game. Oh, my God.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking,